and welcome to AleksTabletops Game Study Session 9, Gwent. Yeah, sorry, my voice is kinda super shaky now. Gwent, the Witcher card game. Let's just continue to go and study Gwent. By the way, I already launched it. I wanted to make sure that we still have a Midwinter hunt on our at our disposal, and we have. So yeah, today we'll continue to go through the Midwinter hunt, which is the just a event thing, which will end in probably 7 days, 7 hours, and 28 minutes. So previously we went through all of these 3, and now it's time to go through all of these 3. Let's hope they're not going to be that hard. And after we will go through these, we'll finally start to play actual games against real players. We actually build decks, and yeah, so finally we will overcome this strange tutorial thresholds for the Gwent that we are basically were before. That was pretty annoying. That's like, again, if I had more time, I would have went through this threshold much faster. But again, Gwent is not only game that I'm playing and not like primary game, so that's why there's not many. Even though like playing weekly, at least 1 or plus hour, it's still not enough to go through the whole tutorial threshold, I guess. So yeah, either way, continue.
You no doubt heard tell of Geralt of Rivia, of the sorceresses he bedded, the beasts he slew, but not, I wager, of the phoenix he hunted. No? Thought as much. For the Witcher did not like to speak of it, with good reason. It began with a Koveri magnate, Michaelis Kleiman, who posted a contract on a phoenix prowling the mountains near his home. He offered a fortune to whoever would kill it. Soon, the greatest bounty hunters and swashbucklers descended on Kovir, among them our Witcher. Wasting no time, they trekked into the mountains.
Looking for more of a challenge? You are in the right place. In this mode, your opponent will start with a significant advantage, while you have you'll have to be extra clever to achieve victory. So yeah, let's see if I'm extra clever or not. Probably not, but whatever. We'll try.
Watch out. Easy to fall here.
Okay, easy to fall. So 12. Do we need to... Okay. Do we need to win in 1 turn or not? Your turn. Hold pass. It's just boost by 6 if Frost is anywhere on the board. So we need to destroy Frost. That way he will lose the boost. Both of them will lose the boost. So, or whatever, one of them is going to be destroyed. On the board. So let's see what we have. So destroy the highest unit on the enemy row if that row has a total power of 25. Not enough, 24. So like we could boost this row on 1. This is one tactic. We can make these bigger and then destroy the biggest one, and that in one of them will become just the regular 6. Every 2 turns, if this unit is damaged, reset its strength by 2. Another one. Deal 1 damage to 3 units. Deal 1 damage to 3 units. Destroy up to 3 damaged units. Again, for this unit damaged, it means it needs to be less than 6 to be destroyed, so it's kind of no point to use it. Boosting unit by 10. So apparently what we need to do is we need to boost this unit by 10. Can be targeted or destroyed. Yeah, apparently we need to boost this one by 10, then destroy it with Gerald, and then slowly deal damage and destroy the last one. We also have this one, move 3 enemies to the opposite row and deal 2 damage to them. If that row is under frost, deal 3 damage instead. This is crazy. So we need to be careful with placing units at the same time. And again, we need to think how to win this game. So the clearest for now is to not put any creatures because there's no point. They're just going to slowly die with the frost because we can't place anything in this row. We need to place on the frost row. So yeah, let's first, our thing is to destroy the highest unit by making it bigger. Sorry about that. Oh damn, my oh no, not good. So he has another one. This is problem. Either way, let's try. Why I can't play though? Oh, because we need to put it in play. Yeah. I thought this was like
your lucky day.
It's still
Shite cakes! Think you've made 'em mad?
yeah, it's not enough apparently, which is kind of a problem.
Oh, shite buckets! Watch out!
Good thing that he played it already. Yeah, we lost one, but now we have the ability to do something. So now we have 3 units which we able to deal damage to, and we need to focus all damage for the most part on one of these units for them to become smaller and die. Up to 3 damaged units. Seven, 3. So good thing that this one was already played. We're not going to deal additional damage, but we still don't know what's there. Every 2 turns. So let's just start to deal damage.
By the rates of Morhog!
Again, we can't choose the same unit, so let's just deal whatever we can. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a hard thing to win.
By Heimdall's axe!
If it's under frost, deal double damage. So yeah, I could lose these guys. I need to keep these ones survive, like live, make them live. That's kind of it. Let's hope he doesn't have any of these creatures now.
On plate!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No! Got a man down!
Yeah, so far it's pretty challenging, like, I don't know what to do.
Do something! They're peppering us with stones!
How the heck I could win though? Up to 3 damaged units. Because since these are 3 of these, it's pretty, like, if there were just only 2 of them, we would destroy them. But 3, it's not realistic to destroy the 3 of them. Again, we have to be able only to destroy 1. 1, 2, 3. So let's just see what all cards the opponent has, and then we'll make some tactics. Because the opponent just basically destroys everything that we put in the play. That's what I'm like talking about.
Damn it. Go back.
Yeah, we didn't have anything in the graveyard to win. This is interesting. So
You no doubt heard
this one is definitely not going to be an easy thing to win.
Watch out. Easy to fall here.
So let's think. So opponent has 2 cards that fight. What the heck? So yeah, opponent has 2 cards that could fight with our creatures. So, and it will make them deal double damage. So no matter what I'm going to put in terms of a creatures, they will die, which is kind of a problem. This is the first problem. Second problem, opponent has cards that could just basically deal damage by playing, just like sorceries, whatever. There's kind of no point of using this one now and boosting those, because there's 3 of them. A return if this is damaged. Deal 1 damage to 3 units. And I need to deal damage to other units, not these ones. So somehow I need to make sure that at the end of the match these 2 will live and the rest of the creatures will die. And combine, if we'll combine everything and I'm not going to lose any creature, any units, we will manage to do so. But the problem is how the heck we will manage this. So first we will wait till opponent will play all of 3 cards. That way it's going to be more than 25. Deal 1 damage. Again, these we will play once opponent will put all of his units in play. And we're not going to deal damage to those, it's pointless. Destroy up to 3 damaged units. And again, this one we're going to play the last one. So this is the last one, these are before. And these will probably need to play right now. Because playing Gerald now, stupid. So let's see. But the problem is they will die. Unless opponent decides not to destroy them. Okay, this is good. So now the next thing is to probably boost this one in order for him to survive. Because being boosted, he will survive for longer. And we need creatures in order to keep them in play and win the final game. That way, if opponent will play these double damage dealers, this one's still going to survive. So these boosters need to be applied to these guys. So first on this one. Yeah, I think this is the right tactic. Let's hope it will work. Because I don't know how to win. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Still decides to destroy it. By the way, what this card does though. Okay, this is probably the new one. It deals 7 damage. Yeah, this is one of the new cards from Midwinter. Deals 7 damage to an enemy and move it to the row above. If the row is full, destroy the enemy instead. Yeah. Oh. Deals 7 damage to enemy and move it to the row above. If the row is full, destroy the enemy instead. That's why. Understood. So let's go through the rematch. Figured it out. We need to play our cards on the highest row in order for these cards not to work. They will just deal damage. So tactic stays the same. The only reason every unit we're going to play on top, not on this row. So this thing is important even where we're going to play these units, not just. So yeah. Again, playing this one. Opponent plays 12, yes. Then we will boost this one, the same. And if he is going to decide to deal the damage, he's going to move it down, but he will survive. Okay, instead he decides to just fight. Good. Now the problem is either we're playing this one or boosting this one for him to virtually survive. This is something to think about. playing this one, it puts 2 targets, and the biggest target will die, and we're still able to boost it. The same goes if we're going to boost this one. Let's just try to boost it first. Let's just go with boosters now. And again. So that's it. So now opponent has only this one. And he will wait till we're going to play more cards, which is a problem. So now it's time to play Gerald and destroy one of these guys. Because again, I can't play more creatures because that way I will lose them to this one. So it's time to play Gerald.
Any last words?
Destroy one of those. Oh, everyone actually.
Think you've made him mad?
Oh, that's what. Destroy the highest units. Oh yeah, units, not unit. On an enemy row, if that row is total 25.
Watch out!
Yeah, so both of these will be... Oh, they actually kind of survived. At least one of them survived. Okay, good. But opponent still has a second... Yeah, opponent still has these destroyers that could move enemies and destroy them. So this will be destroyed no matter what. We can't do anything about it. And that's it. So now we need to play this one. Then this one, and this one in the end. And let's see. So yeah, this will be destroyed.
No! Got a man down!
This one survived. So again, another one like this will be there. Deal 1 damage to 3 units. Deal 1 damage to 3 units and destroy up to 3 damaged units.
By Handel's axe!
Wait a minute. So I have to choose 3 units. What the heck? So you tell me we had to play these guys first. Deal 1 damage to 3 units, so I kinda don't have a choice. If I'm going to play it, I have to deal damage to 3 units. So seriously?
Keep together!
Okay, I could deal damage to myself. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, survived.
By Handel's axe!
So yeah, I think we're one. This one will be destroyed, this will recover himself in next turn. An opponent doesn't have anything, we will play this one. We'll destroy this one, and now we won. Yeah, pretty cool.
Not far now. Stay close.
So yeah, the tactics was actually right.
I don't trust witchcraft, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Yeah, it was not that hard. Eventually, once we figured it out what to do. So the next one, Fire and Ice.
The phoenix was not the sole beast to dwell in those mountains, but Geralt did not bear.
Oh yeah, I
his
completely
silver
forgot
sword
to
for show.
turn on the
With the
music.
other expedition moved off towards the snowbound peaks. The
Phoenix.
phoenix evaded them for long, yet in the end cornered It spread its wings and attacked.
We kind of already played against this Phoenix already, or at least something familiar. Damn, this is awesome animation though. Okay, so looking for more of a challenge, you're in the right place. Start at a significant advantage. While you have the extra clever to gain victory, discard cards from your hand to make best use of your Priestesses of Freya. Okay,
Follow
so
me,
discarding
but
cards.
nobody plays the hero. Got it?
Come on, chop the chicken.
Okay, opponent has only Phoenix with no abilities, and we need to win somehow by destroying these Phoenix, and we definitely don't have advantage in terms of the cards, so combined score for these cards is not enough to cover 40. It's pretty obvious. So apply a hazard to an enemy row, deals 2 damage to the lowest unit. Yeah, definitely we need to first play a hazard. Destroy up to 3 damaged units. Replay a bronze to silver card and a boosted. So we could resurrect a bronze soldier. Deal 4 damage. If resurrected, deals 6 damage instead. So yeah, basically we need to play all 3 guys, then deal damage to them somehow, then destroy them, bring them back, and deal 18 damage to this one. But we're able to resurrect only 2 of those. So 2 of those will be resurrected, and 1 of them is going to be replayed and boosted by 3. So that means that we need to put a hazard not on a dragon, but on our actual characters somehow. So yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting. The only thing is what the right combination to do this in order to achieve the victory. So first we play in a hazard. Oh wait a minute, on an enemy row deals 2 damage, so we can't deal damage to ourselves. But how we could do that though? Only on an enemy row though. Replace bronze cards and then boosted by 3. Resurrect a bronze soldier. How we can replay them though? Oh, that no. We need to destroy our soldiers, and the only way to do this is to deal damage with these soldiers on their own. So every soldier that we need to put in play needs to deal damage to himself for damage. But again, in order to destroy him, we need to do this twice, and we're able to destroy only 1. But we have ability to resurrect 2. Oh, it's enough to deal damage to each of them. And then destroy 3 of them, and then bring them back. 2 of them. This is crazy. Yeah, like, I know what to do, but the fact is, like, how to do it properly to win. Okay, the one thing that we definitely need to play is the hazard. Like, this is without a question, since we can't put it in our row. Only on enemy row, so yes, this one needs to be played last. Replay bronze card, yes, definitely later. Resurrector, again, we don't have cards to resurrect. Hazards not resurrectable, and there's not soldiers. So yeah, first dealing 4 damage. If resurrected, deals 6 damage. So the question is, should I deal damage to it myself by playing it? Like putting 7, then dealing damage to the 7, then playing another one, destroying it, or dealing damage again to myself, and the rest of the damage is going to be dealt to this one after resurrecting them. So this is the thing that we're definitely going to establish. So first, let's play.
The gods speak to him.
And choose myself. Let's hope I'm able to do so. No, I'm not. So we need to choose an actual opponent for that. Oh yeah, because it's not in play yet, that's why. Okay then, so now continuing. But this one now needs to deal damage to this one. Because somehow they have to be damaged. Or damaged enemies, so we can't use this one. I think I overcomplicated things. But again, somehow we need to resurrect ourselves. Some of them has to die.
The gods are with us.
I don't freaking know what to do.
The gods are with us.
Modron Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
The gods are with us.
And again, how we could destroy this one.
Oh, we're gonna make a fortune.
So he not destroys anyone. It's actually pretty close.
We serve her who is virgin mother.
So yeah, we did one. So yeah, something closer to this. So the only problem, we need to properly order. It's all about the proper order of playing certain cards. Let's just figure out what's the order.
Nobody plays the hero. Got it?
Come on, chop the chicken.
Okay, so again, Hazard is definitely going to go first. This is without question. The next thing that will go is this one. And he definitely will deal damage to this one. Next is going to be this one. We will deal damage to this one, not to the dragon. Then we're playing this one. It deals damage to this one. Then we're playing this one, resurrecting it,
Modron Freyr.
putting in play, dealing damage again to our character. And then we'll replaying it, replaying the one that will be resurrected.
The gods are with us.
And destroying this one now. Now, we kind of resurrecting it.
Modron Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
And now there's no reason to destroy our creatures, and we're dealing damage to this one. And it's still not enough, because the only way to destroy it is to like extend time a little bit more. So let's think. Yeah, and that's kind of it, so I don't have another choice. I just play this one and it's not going to be destroyed because...
Step back.
So it was closer. But I think we still need to make it die. So,
Follow me.
4 damage.
Nobody plays the hero.
Okay.
Got it?
Doing the same,
Chop the chicken!
except we're not going to destroy our soldier, and instead we will deal damage to the dragon. To the phoenix. Again.
Let us put our steel to the test! Let us put our steel to the test!
Yeah, we need to destroy only one of those, not 2.
Let us put our steel to the test!
Modern Freyr is patient, but she
Replaying
brooks
it
no insult.
to the phoenix. Then replaying this one again to the phoenix.
The gods are with us!
Yes, so next turn phoenix is going to be damaged.
We serve her.
Just
who is
playing this
virgin,
one.
Mother and crone.
Oh no, it's not damaged. Oh snap, this is almost damaged. But how? How the heck we could do this? Phoenix is still not damaged. Who talked about discarding cards? There's nothing with discarding cards in here. Bringing back them, yes, but not discarding. This is it. Like, I can't destroy Phoenix, so I have to play at least one card now.
Oh, we're gonna make a
And we
fortune!
lost. Again,
Step back.
it had to be destroyed, but one turn more and it would be destroyed. So that means that we probably don't have to destroy our units and don't have to bring them back at all. So I just basically overcomplicated things. And it's much easier.
Follow me.
It's usually
But
the
nobody plays
things
the
that I'm
hero.
doing.
Got it?
Yeah, I think
Chop the
kind of it.
chicken!
We just need to play them cards then. Because again, I kind of overcomplicated things with the fact that we need to bring back. We don't have to bring them back. Maybe these cards are here just to distract us. Why are you not soldier? You are soldier, that one, but... Sorry about that. Okay.
Let us put our steel to the test!
Okay, let's just try not to replay them, but I don't think that this is enough.
The gods are with us!
Only 6 damage, they will deal different way. But again, I'm not dealing
Oriole's
like
been
8
chosen.
damage.
The gods speak to him. Uriel's been chosen. Did God speak to him?
Yeah, so
Bow
this is the way.
before Modern Freya.
And now Phoenix will
We serve her who
yeah,
is
become
birth
damaged,
mother
and
and
now
throne.
he will be destroyed. So yeah, this is much simpler than I thought so.
We're gonna make a fortune.
Again, it just confuses the thing that we have beasts.
That's one big bird. When's really
Yeah,
need that many
it's much
feathers for
easier
a
than I
dress?
thought so.
Wait, want to kill it for feathers so somebody can make a dress?
This is the thing like that usually I'm going through. If I'm seeing something, I'm right away thinking that it's much more complex than it is. And I'm not seeing the simplest solution, and this was actually the simpler solution. We had to play cards in a proper order, and the thing is, order was already been established. The only problem, I tried to do the different things. Yeah, either way. And our last match, or not, maybe not for today, but our last challenge.
Geralt learned the Phoenix had not done anyone any harm. No. Nicholas Kleiman had posted the notice for an altogether trivial reason. He wished to present his wife with a dress adorned with the beast's feathers for Midwinter. Geralt had sworn never to harm sentient creatures that were no threat to humans. So he sided with the avian that had been brought down. Some of the bounty hunters joined him, but not all.
Nothing special.
Creature hasn't harmed anyone. Not about to let you kill it.
Lads, Witcher's gone mad. At him!
Okay, we changed the things. This is a carrot.
Getting too old for this.
If this is destroyed, you lose the match. So yeah, it's pretty similar to what we already played with, so we don't have to, so if this Phoenix will die, we'll lose. So we need to do everything in our power to save this Phoenix, and we don't have that much possibilities to do that. Gain the power ability of the Geralt's card after 2 turns. Return it in your hand. That means that we need to play it as fast as possible, because each turn we will return it, and we don't know how many turns we have till the game ends. So choose one, heal a unit and strengthen it by 6, or reset a unit and weaken it by... Wait a minute, it's the same we already played. What the heck?
I hate portals.
Reset all units on row and remove their tokens. Destroy the highest unit in the enemy row. Throw 25 more. Deal 3 damage to enemies and move them to the row above. It's kind of pointless. Destroy the highest unit on the enemy row. Reset all units in the row and remove their tokens. So we need to reset units.
Let's dance.
Think you can take us all, freak?
Okay, now this one 10. Good. So now in 2 turns.
I promise you a quick death.
Good. Now we need to boost it. Heal a unit and strengthen it by 6. And reset a unit and weaken it by 6. No, we need to do this after boosting. It's probably the last one that we need to play. Heal a unit and strengthen it by 6. Yeah, it will strengthen it, it will become 11, but then you will reset a unit to 10. No, 10 is the regular one, then you will reset it to 16 and deal 6 damage. Yeah, I think this one is the one that we need to play now. Oh no, we need to choose what to do. Oh, heal unit, strengthen it by 3. Yeah, we need to do that. Or by 6. So now he has 16. And the rest is just boosting, boosting, boosting.
What is it?
Destroy up to 3 damaged enemies. We not allow ourselves to destroy this one. So yeah, I could play this one again and reset this unit again. It will be reset to 16.
Damn it.
It's all about dragging the time.
Ariel's been chosen. The gods speak to him.
Now, of course, we need to boost it. Kind of don't have choice, only boosters.
Surround him! Get around his side!
Mokaden.
Let us put our steel to the test!
And we still need to think about winning though. So I think it's time to play Gerald as 13. Dragon's kinda fine.
Let's get this over with.
Deal 3 damage to 3 enemies and move them to the row above. Again, it will result in +9 for us, or -9 from the characters, so it's not that cool. 15 is better. There's no high units there, so let's just play Gerald. But we still don't know what's there. Okay, now it's damaged. Of course, we need to boost it. Let's hope that eventually it will be enough to win. 10. We don't know what's there. Okay, -7. Okay, that was a mistake. So instead of playing Gerald, we had to play deal 2 damage to enemy units and move them back on a row above or below, whatever. And now we need to play Gerald with 15 in order to win. So yeah, I think we need to replay it. So yeah, I just didn't know how many turns we have. Apparently we will have a couple of turns.
Let's go! High time to see if the tales about you are tall or true.
Come here and find out.
Maybe it still will be enough. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely had to deal additional damage. That was the problem. Oh, come on! So we need to deal damage 3 times.
Let's get this over with.
Now I understood. So yeah, let's just replay it.
Damn it.
So the previous 2, we had to play Gerald by dealing damage.
Geralt learned the Phoenix had not done
So 3 units and moving them
Hasn't harmed
in a row.
anyone. I'm not about to let you kill it.
Lads! Witcher's gone mad! At him! I promise you a
Getting too old for this. Let's get this over with.
Okay, first we need to reset the units on the row
Let's dance.
because this one need to survive or he will play it. So first we're resetting it.
I promise you a quick death.
Then we're healing it and strengthening it.
More hawk devour ye!
Then we need to boost it. No, we need to reset it again.
I hate portals.
Let us put our steel to the test.
So now we need to boost it.
Surround him! Get around his side!
And now every time that we will play Gerald, we need to deal damage to units and move them on a row above. Because this one kind of safe.
Not your lucky day.
Deal 2 damage to 3 enemies and move them in the row above. So 1, 2, 3. Next time we need to do the same, and the last time we just need to play it as a Gerald with 15. So boosting. Yeah, I think that's it. This is the kinda almost the last spell. So now we again playing it to deal 3 damage and move units.
Any last words?
1, 2, 3.
Let's go. High time to see if the tales about
Exactly.
you are tall or true.
Come here and find out.
Now we're just boosting it. And now we're playing it as a Gerald
Any last words?
with 15. And that's it.
Now get out of here
Yep, exactly that.
and don't come back.
Again, pretty easy once you establish the order. It's all about the order. And the thing about Gwent, it's all about the order of playing cards. You need to choose a proper order. New avatar. Pretty cool avatar. I don't know if I have one. Like. Okay. 11 level and 1 keg.
Geralt held his own and saved the phoenix from a most undeserved death. The bird bowed its head in a gesture of gratitude, then flew off into the wild blue yonder. As the Witcher left Kovir, he pledged to read his contracts more carefully in the future. And Nicholas Kleiman, desperate, he gave his wife a note redeemable at any jeweller's shop in Lan Exeter, which contented her immensely.
You tell me this is it. This is the end. So we got the event. I still question if we're going to get something from it or not, or this is it. We just played it and we earned things. I think that was it. Let's just open the kegs. By the way, we have 3. And the rest of the session we're just going to build decks. We don't have time to play, so we're just going to build decks. We will see what cards we have, what cards like overall Gwent has, and etc. So basically, let's just go to the kegs. Kegs, and also we kind of have money to buy a couple of kegs, or maybe one. Let's see. Card kegs. Yeah, we able to buy 5 of them, which is pretty cool. I guess, do you want to open one of them now? Yeah. And this is probably the first time that we're going to play them, like open them on actual recordings. Let's hope. Okay, again, I'm not able to judge what cards are good, what not. The only thing that I will say is what potential they have. Again, we already have this, we already have this one probably. If this one resurrected, strengthen it by 3. Boost soldier alive by 1. This is strange. Pretty weak. Okay, now we need to... So, neither of these cards I own. So let's think what cards are good. And again, this is the problem. I don't know what cards are good, what bad. So either way, we will think in terms of what card will give us the more points, what has the potential and synergy to give us the more points. So this is the only thing that I need to think about. So create a bronze or silver unit from your opponent's starting deck and boost it by 2. This is interesting. This is actually super, like, this card could be in any freaking deck. Apparently it's not, I don't know if it's relates to one of the decks or not. Probably not. This is actually no, this is probably a neutral one, and these actually relate to a specific faction. But either way, even if this is for the specific faction, it's super cool. So create a bronze or silver unit from your opponent's starting deck and boost it by 2. But the problem is, like, starting deck, for the most part it's not that good, maybe, because the biggest unit, bronze and silver, probably going to be something about 6 or 7 or 8, and you might run into 4 or even 1, depending what deck you're playing against. So it's not that efficient. It's for the most part just random, so maybe not, but we'll see what we have now here. So spawn Filfred and Wilhelm and Wilhelm. So basically this card provides us with 3 other cards from the deck. I didn't saw them, but apparently this one is pretty big, so at least it will give us 6, maybe like 4 and 7 or 8 or something like this. So again, it creates 3 creatures in addition to 6. Pretty good. This one draw 2 cards, keep 1 and return the other to your deck, and spying. A unit on the opposite side on the board from its original order. Oh yeah, it's not good. So it's a spy. We're giving this card to an opponent, but in return we're drawing 2 cards. We're keeping 1 in our hand and the one we return back to the deck. Yes, so far I'm not seeing the thing. Like, I think we will choose this one because again, it will spawn 3 creatures, and it's better than drawing 2 cards and putting this one on the opposite row as a spy. Yeah, don't see the value in this. We will give more opponents than to ourselves. Although, again, card advantage in this game is crucial, but it just basically allows us to play additional turn. But for the most part, again, this is more efficient, I think. So let's choose this one. Yeah, good. Open next keg. Yep. So we have 7 more. So this is the 7th one. Oh, no green ones. Okay, we already have this one. We don't have probably this one. Oh, we have, but either way, deal 3 damage to an enemy or an enemy destroyed, deal 1 damage to 3 units, understood, and resurrected, strengthen it by 3. Yeah, understood. Okay. Okay, let's see what special we have. So this one I own, that means we're not going to take another one. Yeah, this is actual faction, so not own. So let's start with this one. Summon a copy of this unit whenever you reveal a card in your opponent's hand. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. So if we will build a deck based on revealing cards, and I kind of already familiar with this one when we played quests and whatever, so actually it has kind of pretty good potential. So summon a copy. So we have the ability to create like numerous copies of this card equal to the cards revealed this way, which is pretty cool. It's not like big card, but the potential that this card has pretty big. But the thing is, this one is animated. Discard a bronze card from your deck, and then we will probably be able to bring this bronze card back. And if this bronze card is the one that we could bring back from the graveyard and resurrect it, and if it's resurrected it will deal more damage, then probably this card will win. So yeah, I kind of like this one, but since this one is animated and at the same time it's kind of cool, because again, if we were going to work with it, bringing cards back from the graveyard, it's actually awesome. So this will allow us to work with a lot of tactic elements, so we will choose this one. Not just because it's animated, although because it's just a little bit better. Yep. Okay, next. By the way, I heard that it's not often when you open animated cards like this, so it's a pretty rare thing. Oh. This is a legendary card, or... Yeah, this is actually legendary. So this is probably our first legendary card. And we open the second one. Lock a unit. If it's an enemy, deal 4 damage to it. So trigger a Death Wish on a bronze ally. This one deal 1 damage to all enemies. If a unit is destroyed, apply Ragnarok to its roll. Wait a minute. I don't know what Ragnarok is, so it's probably some type of hazard or debuff. Yeah. Deals 1 damage to all enemies. If a unit is destroyed, apply Ragnarok to its roll, which is pretty cool. So, deal 1 damage to an enemy and up to 4 other enemies with the same power. And crew or... yeah, crewed, repeat its ability. Again, I still don't know what crew is. When a crewed unit is played, adjustment to a crew unit, gain the extra detailed benefits. Oh, that's what it means. So, if this crewed unit is going to be paired with another crewed unit, they will get repeat this ability. Pretty cool. It deals damage to an enemy twice. Pretty cool. So yeah, this is actually a pretty cool keg. Let's see what's special. So we already own this one. By the way, this is a pretty cool card with the resilience, so I love it. But let's see what we could choose between those. So this will spawn a bear. Add a card to the game and play it. The problem is, I don't know the size of the bear. I remember that bears probably someone about maybe 6, from 6 to 8, I think, or from 4 to 6. So basically, they're definitely something from 4 to 8, and this card by itself just 1. Don't know. Let's see what's this one. This one is free, or 3, not free. Play a random bronze hazard from your deck. This is actually pretty cool. So this card with 3, and it allows us to play a hazard from your deck. Especially, like, I definitely want to build hazard decks. I know that this card is used a lot, but it's kind of static and not that interesting, because I don't know. It kind of works only if we work with decks with a lot of bears, and there's some cards that could work with bears. But aside of this, I think this has a little bit more potential, because again, play a random bronze hazard from your deck, and bronze hazards, it's the regular one, either like rain, wind, winter, or whatever. It's going to give us more possibilities, because 3 and hazard could deal at least 2 damage each turn. And since I don't know what's the size of the bear, it's kinda... Okay, let's see the size of the bear. So let's just open... yeah, because the decision is basically revolved around the bear. So let's just clone... So, bear in Gwent. So let's just search bear in Gwent. So Gwent Wiki or Wikia. Oh, so bear is pretty big. So bear is 1111. Okay then. So since bear 1111, this is the bronze card that allows us to create a bear 11 and discard 1. So basically it gives us 12. It's almost equal to the biggest silver cards, I think. So yeah, I think, yeah, we definitely need to take this one. Because I thought the bear was much more smaller, but it's pretty big, so it's 11. So yeah, since bear is 11, this is not that good, apparently. This will give us instant perks. So yeah, let's choose bear. Open the next one. Yeah, we're not going to build decks today, apparently, because we will spend all time to open kegs. So apparently we're just going to finish to open kegs and we will build decks starting from the next session. Because it's already kind of time. Okay then, so we got clear hazards on its row. We got deal 4 damage to the highest enemy on each row. We can already have this one. Boost a random loyal unit in your hand by 1 on turn end, and we already have this one. Okay, Siren, play Moonlight from your deck. Again, I don't know what Moonlight is. Let's just search. Good thing that we're now on Gwent Wiki. So Siren. Okay, so Siren creates a Moonlight. So what Moonlight is? So Fun Moonlight Boon or apply Boon Moon Hazard. So there's, oh yeah, I remember a Moonlight Boon. But what it does, so Full Moon gives us apply a boon to an allied row and boosts a random beast or vampire by 2 on turn start. This is actually pretty cool. And Blood Moon, it's the hazard effect on enemy row that deals 2 damage to all units on contact. Oh snap, this is actually pretty cool. It's 4, but it kind of puts a lot of pretty interesting either boosts to our units or hazards to the of our choice. So yeah, by playing Moonlight we have to choose either Full Moon or Blood Moon, which is pretty cool. Okay, Crushing Trap. Deals 6 damage to the units at the end of an enemy row. At the end of an enemy row, not at the ends of the enemy row, so just one. No, enemy units. So if 2 units besides, so it will deal 6 damage to both of them. It means minus 12. Kind of cool. It's actually a pretty good card. Minus 12 with this one. Siren. And this one boosts up to 6 random allies by 2. Okay, that's a super hard choice. Like, if we are putting a lot of small units in play, that, like, putting on each of the 6 will give us 12, which is pretty cool. This one does the same, 12, but not always. The same goes for this one. So they're kind of random in this term. So if we have big units, then they will deal 6 damage, but if on 2 sides small units, that means that we will waste damage. And yeah, the same goes for this one. We might not have 6 random allies to get +2. So this card should be used only if we kind of went all out in terms of the creatures units. But this one kind of allows to put 4 and put a Moonlight, or Moonlight by putting a Full Moon or Blood Moon, which kind of deals -2 each enemy on contact. And again, what's contact is when you're playing it and when you're moving it. But if enemy just stays on this one, it does nothing, I guess. So only if you try to move him enemy, it will deal damage to him. Yeah, I don't think that we're going to take Siren. Since for the most part my favorite deck is the green one, I think I will take Crush Trap, because it has a little bit more potential, although getting the boost better, but yeah, I will choose this one. I kind of like Siren in terms of like, because I don't think that I have Moonlight, and by having Moonlight would be a pretty cool ability. But again, just as a preference, I think I will choose this one. Because again, these two kind of the same, and this one a little bit more random. It depends what these rolls are doing. So you have 4 kegs left. No green cards, like completely no green cards. This is frustrating. Okay, spawn 2 harpy eggs. Deal 4 damage to 3 adjacent units. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. If it is spying, deal 6 damage instead. Pretty cool. Boost soldier allies by 1. We already have this one. Okay, not own neither of these cards. So deal 5 damage and spawn a specter. Okay, let's see what specter is. Specter. Deal 5 damage and spawn a specter. But what specter does? Ability token. There's no information about specter. It's a token, bronze cursed token, 5 strength. It has 5 strength from Northern Realms. Peasant militia. So spawn 3 peasants on a row. So let's see now peasants. So yeah, basically either we're working with a 5 strength, so dealing 5 damage and spawning 5 strength specter, so 10 overall. Spawn 3 peasants, so let's see what peasants doing. So peasants. Peasants. Wrong spelling. Peasants. So peasants with 3 strength, so that means if we're going to spawn 3 peasants, it's just going to be 9. This one bigger. Derlon Soldier. Whenever you reveal this unit, play it on a random row and draw a card. It's actually pretty cool. Whenever you reveal this unit, play it on a random row and draw a card. The fact that it allows us to draw a card is huge, because again, for the Gwent, drawing cards is super crucial to win the game, because if you have advantage in cards, you kind of set for win, or at least it all depends, of course. Usually having a card advantage at Gwent is super important, because it will allow you to just basically take another turn. But at the same time, it gives you only 4, and we need to trigger it somehow, so we need to have a card that could reveal it. the card that we could draw could give us a lot of things. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, let's just take this one for now, because this one is awesome in terms of like, yeah, it gives us another card, but the problem is we need to reveal it, and whenever you reveal this unit, play it on a random row and draw a card. But this one deals 5 damage. It could destroy potential threat that with abilities. Yeah, let's just take this one. Kind of seems a little bit better. Again, sometimes choices are obvious, sometimes they're not. Okay, boost by 7 on contact with full moon, immune. Crazy. So yeah, if we had this thing with the moon, we could activate this one and boost it by 7 instead of 2, which is pretty cool. Crude repeats this ability. Frost on the opposite row by 1. Increase the damage dealt by frost. And again, booster. Okay, we got a third special, or like, this is the third time that we have this card, but we're not owning the special one. And we already own these, of course, in multiple copies. Of course, we're going to take this one. 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these regular ones, but not the special one. So yeah, 2 kegs left. Okay, we got pretty cool harpooner. Move an enemy to an opposite row, then deal damage equal to the number of units on that row. Pretty cool. Okay, no ability, just 11. Reveal a random card in your hands, 2 armor, and 12. Pretty cool, and reveal 2 cards. Aww. I wish we knew. Okay, on to 2 of these. That means that we're not going to take any. So we need to choose between these 2. Spawn a wolf on either side of contact with full moon, and deal 10 damage to the unit to the left and spying. Okay, pretty interesting. So we're giving the opponent 1 and dealing 10 damage to a unit to the left. Actually, pretty cool card. So it gives enemy 1 and taking 10. But again, it's not always, could be a big unit, like not necessarily with 10, it could be a unit with 8, 6. But of course we are going to keep it for later and utilize it smarter. So spawn a wolf. So let's just see what wolf does. So this one is 10, and let's see the wolf. Okay, strength for the wolf is just 1, and that's it. So we're playing this one, and we are spawning just a regular wolf with 1 on either side or both sides. Not each, but just 1 of the sides of the contact with the full moon. Again, we need to have a full moon in order to activate this ability, and it will just give us additional 1. Yeah, I think I will choose this one. This assassin, kind of pretty cool, because again, deals 10 damage. And the last keg. Apply a hazard to an enemy row that deals 1 damage to Oh, okay, this is just the rain. Wild Hunter and First Light again. Okay, what we have. So we just acquired this. Oh no, we didn't acquire this one. We kind of thought, should we take this one or another one? So now we have another ability to take this wolf or this one. So let's think. Choose one, heal an ally and randomly split 5 boost between allies, or resurrect a bronze unit with 5 power or less. You gotta be kidding me, of course this one. So like, heal an ally and randomly split 5 boost between allies. This is awesome. Or restrict a bronze unit with 5 power or less. So yeah, this actually gives us a lot of abilities. This card that we could resurrect could give us additional thing. We could take additional damage or deal additional damage to a unit by bringing it back from the graveyard. So it's kind of pretty cool. We're healing our unit, which could be almost dead, and it potentially gives us more possibilities. Of course, we need to play it right to get these possibilities. But this one 11, but this could give us even more than 11, potentially. I kind of like the art. So yeah, you tell me that's it. Ruben Smart is Ruben Barrelbari. Okay, that's kind of it for today. Because yeah, we don't have any kegs to open. We went through, yeah, next time we will go through the deck builder and finally build our first deck. So yeah, we definitely need to change avatar, and I definitely want something aside of the just basic creatures. So something like a Phoenix would be awesome. Yes. So yeah, we went through the Wild Hunter, we went through all challenges, and now I think we're finally out of the tutorial mode, and we finally can build our decks and play either ranked matches. By the way, while leaderboard is closed, apparently it opens only on a particular. Yeah, either we could go through a casual or ranked matches, which is pretty cool. Now a new season starts. Of course, before that we will probably practice a couple of matches once we will build the deck and see their effectiveness. But yeah, so basically starting from next session we'll start to build our first decks, finally. And after then we will just go either through practice or right away into the casual match, and after we will get comfortable in the casual match we will go through the ranked one. So yeah, that's kind of it for this session. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, have a nice day or night, and see you in the next session. Bye bye.